Well, thank you, Danielle. Thank you.
You're welcome.
A little more friendly crowd here than Saturday, I gotta say that. How many of you saw the video, by the way? It was a mob scene, it was an absolute mob scene. We got there in Charlottesville, and we were confronted by some of the worst human beings on the face of the planet. I mean, they were absolutely, why am I not surprised? But anyway, they're falling apart, like Danielle said. They're absolutely going crazy. And the reason they are is because every morning, somewhere right around 10 or 11 o'clock, I kind of pinch myself and I realize, holy smokes, for the first time in 8 years, we have a real president of the United States. So on Inauguration Day, there I was on top of one of the buildings with a lot of the reporters, CNN, MSNBC, all these socialists up there. And, we're doing this, they have us on the panels and things. But anyway, and I think a lot of you know this guy, just answer by booing if you know who he is. He's the worst reporter ever. His name is Don Lemon. You know this guy? He's awful, really awful. So there he is, we're on top of the building, and here comes President Trump, the entourage, and he gets, and there's some booing. There's some booing in the audience. You can't make this stuff up. And Lemon goes, see? They're booing Donald Trump. And there was one honest CNN reporter, and she goes, no, Don, they just introduced Nancy Pelosi. This is true, look it up. It really didn't happen. They are losing their minds. They're losing their minds. And this is why we know that we are winning. We're winning because of that, and we've got a lot to do in a very, very short period of time. Now I'm running for governor, I'm a fighter. You know me, I'm just to the north of you. In 2007, led the nation's toughest crackdown on illegal immigration. So far, we have handed over more than, well, actually, precisely, I can tell you as of this afternoon, 7,493 illegal aliens over to the federal government for deportation. Violent crime rate in Prince William County fell. Now get this, now this is a big county. There's 454,000 people, and by the way, I represent the whole county. We have a county-wide elected chairman, and I've won that 4 times. It's 54% minority. But in the 3 years following the implementation of that law, our violent crime rate fell by 48.7%. And what did the Washington Post say about that? It was a coincidence, an absolute coincidence. Well, that's one heck of a coincidence. Well, we know we did the right thing. And when I put that policy into place with the support of my board, I had a lot of establishment Republicans saying, don't do it, don't do it. You're never going to win re-election. I was up for re-election that year in a county that was strongly blue, 60-40 for Obama twice, 54% minority, but we did it. And here's the thing, and I got re-elected by a larger majority than the previous election. Because what people are really looking for, folks, is leadership. They don't want a candidate who's going to follow the polls, listen to the consultants, figure out what to do. They're looking for somebody who knows what the right thing to do is, follows that course, and gets the job done. And that's why I've been able to win in Prince William County. In fact, I'm the only candidate, Republican candidate, who's been able to win Prince William County, countywide, since 2009 with Bob McDonald. I'm the only one, and I've done it 4 times. The very first budget that I had control of, we cut the average tax bill by more than $400. It was the largest single tax cut in Prince William County history. And today, Prince William County tax bills are about 30% lower than those of the rest of Northern Virginia, Loudoun, Fairfax, Arlington, Alexandria. And we've been able to do that while adding hundreds of new firefighters and police, building dozens of new schools, a $300 million local road building program. And by the way, your supervisors here in Stafford are doing a great job as well. We've been able to do that. And then finally, we've been able to create jobs. Number 1 in the Commonwealth of Virginia, and number 3 in the United States of America. So others can talk. They can say they're going to make all these promises. But only I have been able to deliver. Only I have been able to govern a very large, diverse jurisdiction for 10 years and get the job done, and I've been able to win. So if you're looking for a winner, if you're looking for somebody who's going to stand up strong for our conservative principles, and I never back down from a fight. ever. I've lost a few of them. But don't worry, I'm going back to Charlottesville. We're going back to Charlottesville. In fact, we're going back, if you want to join me, we're going back to Charlottesville to protest their city council meeting on Tuesday, a week from tomorrow. And we're going to have a lot of people there to help this time. I'm not going alone this time. No, sir. But anyway, thanks a lot, everybody. And we took back Virginia, and we took that back America in 2016, and in 2017, we're taking back the Commonwealth. Thanks a lot, everybody.